Greetings from downtown Billings. I'm Todd Buchanan with Buchanan Capital with a look back at the final week of April in trading here with the equity markets. Another busy week. We did see an end of the week in the positive territory. Remember last week on a big commodity sell-off, we saw markets sell down for the first time in a few weeks. The NASDAQ again had the biggest move, up 2.5%, while both the S&P and the Dow were greater than 1% jumps for the week. A lot of that on the heels of some interesting news that wasn't necessarily positive. We saw some GDP numbers late in the week that came in a little lower than anticipated. We had hoped for a quarter which might annualize 3% growth. We actually got about 2.5%, so we shrugged off that pessimism to get back to positive territory. Gold continued its rebound from midweek last week. Remember, it hit a two-year low on Wednesday of last week, up about 5% in this week's trading, as well as oil. Oil also popped up about 5% at the end of the trailing week. A lot of activity as earnings season's in full effect. You saw most of the big names hit their mark. Procter & Gamble, AT&T, both hit estimates, slightly exceeded them. However, did get punished in the markets for lower than expected optimism as they did their forecast moving forward. Apple, the big player in the game this week, didn't surprise many folks, but certainly found a way to deploy that $160 billion cash chest that they've got. They've committed to buying back $60 billion worth of their shares, as well as increasing their dividend by 15%. A lot of news in the bond market. You're seeing fear priced there. The 10-year Treasury closed at about 166, while the 30-year Treasury closed at 268. Those numbers are well off of their highs that we reached here in March, above 3% on the 10-year and above 2% on that, or pardon me, on the 30-year and above 2% on the 10-year. Next week, we're going to continue watching earnings as a lot of banks will be starting to release numbers. Hopefully some positive things will come from that. Hope you're having a great weekend. Talk to you soon.